परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam, and welcome everyone to today's show, the 45th Chaturmasya Series, as we are celebrating the 45th Chaturmasya of our beloved Swamiji, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The Chaturmasya is a 4-month period between Guru Purnima and Vijayadashami. During this sacred time, Hindus all over the world delve into spiritual practices as it is a very sacred period for their transformation. And during this time, we listen to Swamiji's satsangs, delve more into spiritual practices such as yoga, puja, and also sharing this knowledge with the entire world. So during this Chaturmasya series, we have been listening to Swamiji's satsang on various truths. And every single day, we have been having one or the other guest, Kailasa's founding mother or the founding father of Kailasa, joining and sharing their experiences. Today, we have Ma Karicho, one of the founding mothers of Kailasa, joining us from Kailasa, Singapore, sharing her experiences, how Swamiji is always there as her cosmic 911. No matter what situation, Swamiji is always there. And that has been each and every one of our experience, no matter what, in whatever form we call, whether we just call Swamiji, please help, or we chant the Mahavakya, or we invoke through the Atma Linga that Swamiji has given. Swamiji is always there, protecting us, saving us, guiding us in whatever form, just appearing and taking care of the situation. So today we have Ma Karicho, Nithyananda Mom.
Nithyananda Pramama, thank you for the opportunity to share my experiences.
Yes. Yes, Ma Nithyanandam, and welcome, and thank you so much for joining us today. And of course, you've chose a beautiful topic to discuss today. And can you please share a little bit about how did you get introduced to Swamiji, and how did Swamiji become your cosmic 911?
Okay, I'm Ma Karicho from Kailasa, Malaysia. Okay, I haven't met Swamiji physically. Basically, I was enriched and caused by my siblings, Ma Parichetyananda and Sri Nithyananda Pradata. So they first showed me Swamiji's photograph in 2016, 2 years after my late mom's passing. And basically, I come from a family with a Buddhism background, and it's more of Taoism actually. So they were trying to enrich us, and then what does basically Swamiji does, and then all that. I didn't really had a very strong click with Swamiji because I find him, Swamiji, I find him a little bit too loud and full of gold and everything, a bit flamboyant. So the only strong connection come about is somewhere in 2019, because Aparichetya was helping the Hindu University doing the transcription, and she didn't help. So she actually asked me whether I would like to volunteer because I'm not a working person. I'm basically a housewife. And I told her that give me some time to consider. Then after that, she's quite persistent about it. Then she come back to me. Then she said, "Why not you try it out?" Then I said, "No harm done. Okay, I might as well." So she managed to get few of us to come in. But eventually, throughout the months or even weeks, I think within the week, a lot of people drop out because they couldn't take it, because it's like when you do transcriptions, right, you must have a lot of patience and listening space. Because when we listen to Swamiji satsang and everything, right, we cannot correct him. Even if he speaks sometimes, broken English and everything, we just have to transcribe as it is, because that is his bug, you see. So it started from there, and then eventually it's like literally only both of us was doing the transcription. And sometimes it's a very long satsang, sometimes it's a very short one. So I begin to enjoy it because it's like, I find that it's very intimate, because it's like literally it's like Swamiji talking to you, because we have to be on the earphone all the time and listen very intensely. Sometimes it's not only through one listening, it has to be few listenings. Then we have to get it right. And then sometimes when he speaks in Sanskrit words, using the Sanskrit words, we have to find out what is it all about. And then we have to Google it and make sure that it's the correct meaning of the Sanskrit word. And then we have to follow the IAST transliteration. So this is how it started. Then come the moment where the family, I'm sure like every family has a share of problems and challenges and obstacles, right? So it involves my husband's family, things like that. And being a man, especially you come from the Chinese family, a very orthodox kind of family. They have a certain ego in them. So I saw him that he was struggling so much, and then being a wife, because it's like, you wouldn't, when you see the other half is like struggling and so much stress at work and everything all, and there's a lot of challenges. So I actually approached Aparichetya and Jnana Pradata how to go about and everything. That's where it started. It's like then we make a pact between the three of us. It's like getting my husband to sit in the enriching session, together with the three of us. I didn't exactly explain to him that it's going to be like addressing the problem that he's having. And we get him, he managed to sit in, and he was like, he was annoyed with me, especially with me, because he was like, he wasn't happy because I didn't tell him the truth. So from the sitting and everything, all right, we managed to kind of like help him calm down and settle down. That is like, why not let Swamiji, handle the things that eventually is like, it kind of a complex, that kind of family thing. So, but Swamiji managed to heal us as well as solve our problem within a year. It was really amazing, because even Jnana Pradata and Aparichetya is like, they couldn't believe, I couldn't believe, because it's like the problem is like has been around for the longest time, and Swamiji just like that, he just did his miracle thing. And has been resolved. We were so grateful. Then I actually told my husband that we should become SJP. We should, out of gratitude and everything, all right, we have to become an SJP. That's how our journey, went along. And then finally we got our SJP in, I guess it's 2022 or 2023. I cannot really remember the thing. And in 2019, I was like planning a trip with my primary classmate. We were thinking celebrating in a very grand way, because it was our 50th year. And we made a trip to Japan and Korea, And when I was in Japan, right, one of the days that I actually went out on my own, because my girlfriend had something on. So I was lost in the street. I wanted to go to Harajuku Street, and I got lost because my GPS wasn't working and the data is not working as well. So there's a lot of passerby, and it was nearing the Christmas time, and there's a lot of people that they do the last minute shopping, and then as nearing winter time and the days are shorter, so it's kind of like getting very gloomy and all that kind of thing. So I was lost, and I was asking for help from the passerby, and nobody willing to stop for me, because I don't speak Japanese and they don't speak Japanese, and my GPS, my data is not working, so I cannot do the translation there. So I actually had the Atma Linga. Oh yeah, talking about the Atma Linga. Actually, before I made the trip, I made a very intense sankalpa that I said I must have the Atma Linga with me before I leave for Japan and Korea. And actually, Swamiji graced me. He really, 2 days before I flew off, my Atma Linga finally came, and I collected it from KL Adinam. So basically, Swamiji literally traveled with me throughout my whole trip. And I chanted Mahavakya and everything. I said, oh, Swamiji, you have to help me. I said, I really don't know where I am. And, I don't speak Japanese. I said, nobody is willing to help me. And all of a sudden, this tiny Japanese lady, I can see that she was like in a hurry-burry kind of thing. And her hand is full of packages and Christmas presents, that kind of thing, shopping thing. So I actually stopped her. I said, excuse me, can you help me, She stopped. She literally stopped for me, She can't speak English and I can't speak Japanese. I said, sorry, but I said, Harajuku Street. I just tell her, Harajuku Street, I need to go here. Then she said, okay, I bring you. So I literally, she asked me to follow her. And then she was so nice. She was introducing a little bit of Japan to me. And we go through a special street whereby all the exclusive boutique was there. And she was telling me boutique, all this. Then I just nod my head and everything. It was kind of long walk, about 10 minutes. So finally, she brought me to Harajuku Street. Then she tell me, this is Harajuku Street. Then I was like so grateful to her and everything. I hug her and I wish her so well, in a sense, like a good new year for her and her family. And she was so happy because she told me that actually I knew it was quite a long distance and she just walked out from an MRT station. Now she has like go back to the original point where she was before meeting me, and then she has to like hop onto the train and go back, or maybe even walk back to the place where she found me, and then she went off. So that was like amazing, because the thing is like, you just call Swamiji, you just chant Mahavakya Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, and he just give you the magic. And the second incident actually involving an accident. I was very careless, because the thing is like it was one of the year, it was nearing Chinese New Year, and my brother came back. Apari didn't come back. So usually when my siblings come back, right, we will chat until the wee morning without sleeping, because there's so many things to catch up, and then we'll talk about Swamiji's things, this and that, exchanging opinions and everything, all also, asking for solutions and all the stuff. So then, since we couldn't sleep and it was like during the Brahma Muhurta time, so Nyana Pradara said, hey, why not, we just go to any temples. So I said, okay, I will drive him, So we went to visit some temples about an hour and a half away from the place that I stayed. So we went, and after that, after visited the two temples, we actually came back to Malacca city again. And then Nyana Pradata said, it has been quite some time since we visited my mom, my late mom, in the Columbarium. So he actually requested that, is it okay if we just visit my mom? I said, yeah, it's fine. So we were driving and it was like mid-morning. So over like more than 24 hours not sleeping, and it kind of like I was sleepy, and Yana Pradata was just sitting beside me. He was snoring away in lullaby land. And I was like telling myself I was going slow. I didn't go very fast. We were heading towards this small highway kind of thing in Malacca, and on the way to the Columbarium. And then I was like feeling very sleepy, and then I just tell myself I shouldn't doze off. I said, never mind. I said, because at the same time, actually, all our cars, we have this, what do you call that, Kailasa flag, that the emblem, right? We actually printed it in a Visa, like a credit card size, and we laminate it, and we literally put in the cars that we have as well at home. So we believe strongly that even Mahavakya also, we downloaded in USB and we loop it many times, so that when we play in the car, right, it will keep on playing without stopping. Even in the house also, we do that. Aparichetia as well, Nyana Pradata also did that. So we were playing Mahavakya in the car, and then we have the Kailasa flag and everything all. So suddenly I just shut my eyes. I don't know why. It was like split seconds, Then I suddenly both of us were awoken, because my car bumped into the cement block, in the middle, because the middle section, there's huge blocks of the cement block that is separating the other side of the traffic as well. I got a shock of my life because it's like, I feel the car is like, it was like bumped into something that is been cushioned, like a buffer, like it's like, you just shake. It's a very thing. It's like, I say, oh my God. And brother just got a shock of his life. He woke up and then he said, yes. I say, yeah. I say, I'm really sorry. Oh, lucky thing is like, I quickly look at the bag and there wasn't any traffic. I quickly moved the car towards the other end. We stopped at the side, and the worst part is I'm driving my son's new car, and he just had the car about less than a month. And I was driving, I said, oh my God, I said, this. And both of us quickly came down to the car and checked everything. Oh my God, Ma, you wouldn't believe it. There's not a single bump on the car except on the rim, the tire rim. That is a lot of scratches. That's a very serious scratch, that kind of thing. But the tires is just like it's like you knock against a cement thing. There's a little bit of the cement coloring just stuck on the tires. But the body, we just couldn't believe it because we are like going around the car and checking whether there's any dent or anything. Not a single scratch, Ma. Seriously. He was like perfect. Then both of us is like suddenly our Kundalini is like just shut up, I think. Then both of us is like, it's really a miracle because it's like, I guess if Swamiji is not there, we are really, I really don't know what to say. It's like we are so grateful. And then I called my husband. I said, I met with a little bit of accident. He said, are you all okay? I said, yes. I said, there's a little bit scratch on the rim only. That's all. He didn't believe it until when I came back and, he saw it with his own eyes. I say it's unbelievable because when you whack into the block of cement, right? Definitely, the maggot from the tire side, you will definitely badly dented or scratch or anything. Not a single scratch. The car was in perfect condition. We just couldn't believe it. And it was like amazing. This is really a miracle. And I wouldn't suggest to anyone to try this. Is like just because you're connected to Swamiji. This is unintentionally because Swamiji is also showing us that he's with us once you're connected to him. And then, he really takes care. He really takes care. And another incident is like because the initial part of it, because my second incident is like because the initial part of it, because my second boy, yeah, my second son is actually, he was studying in a university away from home, about 2 to 3 hours away. I usually will travel on my own to pick him up from the university or sometimes send him back and everything. So there was one particular day where I was stopped at the petrol kiosk and I was trying to, I was like keying something into the GPS and everything because I'm supposed to go to another different location. So what happened actually when I start moving out and because whenever I travel outstation on my own, Mahavakya is definitely, I'll play Mahavakya inside the car and everything. Of course, the Kailasa flag is there and everything. So I was moving out from the petrol kiosk. I was looking at the traffic. I didn't see this 20-ton construction lorry, I was thinking it was clear I was about to move out. All of a sudden, I got a shock of my life because the truck just came quite fast and he didn't honk me, I was like literally brake the car. And it was a mere inches, If I just wind down my window, I just extend out my hand, I can literally touch the truck. And it just moved past, I say, oh, that's it. He's going to hit me. He's going to hit me. And surprisingly, nothing. There's literally nothing happened, Ma. And I thought my wing mirror is going to go off because it's like sometimes the car, the truck is so heavy and then it's a construction, the big wheeler kind. If it hit definitely you break my wing mirror, but nothing happened, Ma. Seriously, nothing happened. I was like, got in a shock, I was like literally stunned, I guess the car, whoever behind me, they also couldn't believe it because the thing is like, it was so near. And I was like, really? I say, oh my God, I say, really, because of the Mahavakya that I play in the car and the Kailasa flag, it really saved me again. So this is really amazing. So Oh, this is really amazing. Yeah.
So amazing. So amazing words. Truly amazing to hear your
yes.
experiences. How Swamiji is, oh my God. Literally, as you said, you chose the topic for 911. I mean, of course, every day, every moment, Swamiji is there. But what you were sharing, literally as a 911, that Swamiji is coming and saving you every time when there is, situations are going bad, especially, oh God, the things that you're describing, it sounds very bad. It could have been fatal, it could have been dangerous, but Swamiji is there protecting and just saving. It is so beautiful, Ma. And we would love to hear a lot more from you as to how your journey. And I really want to share that your sister Aparichita is very smart in putting you to transcribe transcribe Swamiji's satsangs. And of course, then you have no choice but to listen. And that's such a beautiful thing that you got so deeply connected and committed. So wonderful, Ma. So now let us hear from Swamiji, how Swamiji gives the commitment from his side that, chanting the Mahavakya, which is the Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, and the Atma, even the Atma Linga. When we carry the Atma Linga, which Swamiji gives each and every one of us, the Spatika Linga, in which Swamiji energy is there as Paramashiva, Paramashiva Shakti, and Swamiji. Swamiji has given that commitment that he will be there in protecting us. But even otherwise, when we just remember Swamiji, Swamiji is just there. If he has to appear physically, he appears physically, or if he has to send in some way or the other, Swamiji so beautifully takes care of the situation. And each and every one of us have experienced this and experience it day in and day out every day. Whether it would be your exam, whether it be your driving, or any situation in life, or even a job interview, Swamiji is there taking care of that situation. So we are so blessed to have Swamiji in our life, and how Swamiji is there for us. So let us hear from Swamiji on how he is being available to each and every one of us.
Yes. I'll first answer your questions or listen to your experiences. I understand. It is little self-doubt, it will become all right, don't worry.
Okay, and also for third eye reading.
Same. People with self-doubt, even God appears in front of them, they'll ask, do you have an ID? Can I have ID proof before talking to you?
And I was also wondering for third eye, if when you get advanced, can you see higher realms?
Yes.
Oh, you can? Can you let me see those as well?
No. Last question. Can you see higher? No, higher?
Higher
realms. Yes, you can see.
Oh, you can see those.
Hmm?
You can. Oh,
You
okay.
can see when your third eye is fully open, and I will let you see.
Thank you. Okay. Also, when I don't know why, but sometimes I'm when I'm doing yoga and stuff, I'm out of balance. It feels like I'm always gonna fall off, and I was just wondering can you?
Little nervous weakness. It will become all right. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Swamiji.
Yes. Go ahead. I'll awaken the power. You can use the machine only to verify, and then for the people's satisfaction, you will become the magic doctor. They'll tell, hey.
Nithyananda Swamiji. So my question is more about you, whenever you come into the room, you pause for 2 minutes, I'm just curious to know what do you think during
No,
that
I am actually connecting with all of you. And see to it that Sadashiva manifests and connects with all of you.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் நான் உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நன்றி சொல்கிறேன். பிகாஸ் இன்றைக்கி நான் இங்கே உட்காந்துருக்கேன்னா நான் ரொம்ப கையெடுத்து கும்பிடணும் உங்களை. அண்ட் எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் ரிக்ரெட்ஸ் இருக்குது. உங்களை முன்னுக்கே தெரிஞ்சிருந்தா என்னோடய வாழ்க்கை இன்னும் நல்லா இருந்திருக்கும்னு. பட் இட்ஸ் நாட் டூ லேட்.
How many of you have that feeling? That actually she said, if I know her, if I would have known you little earlier, life would have been less suffering. Understand, it is anti-Hindu forces responsible for you getting to know me very late. So if you are feeling that, you should turn your anger towards anti-Hindu forces which are constantly attacking Hindu gurus. Do something about it, at least in the internet, social media.
I would like to know, how can I live forever enlightenment? No,
Actually, once this all starts manifesting, you will live forever. Attend everyday morning satsang, that's enough. Don't miss that. Keep that as a lifeline. And we have made it now available in the mobile. Anywhere in the world, if you have a mobile and log in, you can connect with me. Just make sure you attend satsang, that's it. Everything else I will take care. Keeping your inspiration, keeping you up, alive, active, inspired, energetic, update, everything I will take care just in that morning satsang.
can make me understand all the because sometimes I have the barrier of about the terms of the Deva Devi you mentioned. I'm not really understand. Sometimes I have.
You understand me now. That's enough. You don't worry. I am the embodiment of all those Deva Devis. You understand me, that's enough. Enjoy it. You don't need to bother about who is who, whose wife is who. Actually, even these guys don't know whose wife is who, whose daughter is who, whose son is who and all. Understand? You understood me, that's enough. Leave it.
Okay. I just have a very strong
Don't think all
connection.
these Indians and Hindus are very high experts. Actually, you may have more answers than them. Ask the guys who are sitting next to you. And second question they'll say, or they will answer with confidence you don't know.
Okay. I just feel that sometimes I have very strong connection with Guru, because sometimes I think, just have a thought, think in my mind. Just I feel that you can catch what I send out the message. Then suddenly I can feel you give me the answer. So
Which is true.
It's true. So I wonder you listen to every single
Yes.
message that I send.
Yes, I am available like living 911. Any more doubts?
Yeah, but sometimes when I request, when I have the difficulties in decision making, I just wonder why at the moment I need your answer, I can't get you. What the
No,
problem?
not that you can't get me.
Yeah.
You are too loud inside you. You are not able to listen to me. Those moments, just become a little silent. You can listen to me.
Let me keep myself silent.
That's enough. You will listen to me.
Through picture or message or what?
Only an enlightened person can silence a woman.
Okay, then what? Then Swami G can make sure I understand every single words from you.
Next.
Okay.
What?
Swami,
Go ahead. Go ahead, ma.
Swamiji, when I do ultrasound, I feel there is a connection between the ultrasound of the fetus and the Dashavatas.
And the?
Dashavatas, Malsya, Kurma, Varaha.
Like,
I would like to know your view more about
see,
it.
Dasavadara is actually the evolution theory of Hindu tradition. And
Swamiji, the
connection between that and this,
no,
you see.
I see.
No,
the
I'm telling
picture,
you,
yeah.
in the first month, it will be like a fish.
Yeah, yes.
Next,
yeah.
it becomes kurma.
Yes, exactly.
So, that growth can be compared to Dasavadara. What else? What other ways you think?
No, at 6 weeks, the fetus is exactly like fish, like floating in the amniotic fluid, and at 8 weeks, it's like exactly kurma with small limb buds and the head tiny, and at 10 weeks, the fetus head shows a water body, which we call as rhombencephalon, and this will be seen only at 10 weeks. After that, it will disappear, like the pig holding the earth, which is the water content, and it disappears after 12 weeks. And after 12 weeks, it will be the gut, that the intestine will be seen outside. That is physiological actually, and that also it will disappear by 14
Narasimha
weeks.
Avatara.
Narasimha Avatara, exactly. And this will disappear by 13 weeks. And next is the fully formed fetus, but it is tiny, and it's only Vamana Avatara. It is only 100 grams to 120 grams, but it is fully formed with all the then comes the Parashurama avatar, like the warrior form. At this period, it's around 16 to 18 weeks. At this period, the fetus, the mother will feel the kicking movements. 16 to 18 weeks exactly. So at that time, the fetus is almost.
It's very interesting what you are describing. I never looked it in that way. There can be a connection. I'll scan and tell you a little more.
Okay, we will present it in Hinduism now.
It's a very interesting.
Yeah, I have all the ultrasound pictures.
Try to get the Garbhopanishad and the Bhagavatam references. Go ahead.
Yeah, and so the mother feels the first kick of the fetus at around the 16 to 18
Parashurama.
weeks. Yeah, Parashurama. And here it is gross body movements are more. And it is around
Then Rama.
200, yeah. And Rama, at this time, we can see most of the time the hand will be around here, and the cord will be seen around. So exactly like arrows or something,
holding the
bow
bow.
and that holding. And when it comes to Sri Krishna, here the hands are seen around the mouth, and or the leg will be seen in the mouth.
In the mouth.
Alila Krishna, like,
yes.
exactly.
That's one of the
and most of the time,
most celebrated position.
yeah, most of the time the legs will be seen clearly like this. Beautiful.
How the Krishna is described
Krishna
as
is
Bangi Bihari.
exactly, yeah, exactly. And after this, I don't know whether it is Buddha, because from here the liquor will be reduced relatively to the size of the fetus. The fetus will, so it cannot move. So it will be sitting like this in one posture. Just like, I don't know whether
Buddha.
it is Buddha. That's all I know.
Very interesting. We can compare and connect. Let me see whether consciously Vyasa used this information to present the 10 incarnations.
Thank you.
Actually, the dopamine level in the brain, in the neurological system, is getting balanced to a normal man, to a normal kid. So that itself does 90% job. And the whole neurological wiring is staying very stably as a normal kid. Now that has to reflect in her day-to-day activity, which takes few days, that's all.
No problem. Thanks, Swami.
And every time when I am doing the process, she is responding to me. Every time, how any one of you guys respond, she is responding. When I call the names, see, all the names I use is the sound of your deeper being. See, for example, Shambhavi. When your Kundalini is about to wake up, she is called Shambhavi. When she moves to the Swadhisthana, she is called Bhairavi. When she moves your navel, she is called Yogini. So all these sounds, when I utter, your Kundalini will respond from that zone to me. And if she does not respond only, I will be repeating it again and again. Till everyone's Kundalini answers me back, I will not be moving to further. Then once I feel everyone's is responding, then I will move to the further. And to keep it in that same high zone only, I use that Shiva. Shiva is the perfect vibration to keep the high frequency continuously vibrating. So she's responding to me perfectly.
Swamiji, this is regarding oneness. So when we talk about oneness, with our kids or with our parents or close friends, with somebody else which are closer to us, we always feel oneness. But outside the people, why don't we feel oneness?
See,
What
even
is the
with
reason?
them you don't feel complete oneness. When there is a completion you feel oneness. Otherwise there is always tug of war. So even with others, the people with who are near you, if you feel oneness, you will be able to radiate that oneness with everyone.
Is that selfishness or what is that? With
Incompletion,
kids?
incompletion.
Okay.
Incompletion. Selfishness is not right word. Incompletion is the right word.
Because we are more possessive about our kids.
No,
parents.
more possessive about stupidity. We can only possess stupidity, nothing else we can possess. How much ever you may be possessive of your kids, your family, your wife, you can't possess them. They will live their life. You can only go on by possessing your stupidity. End of the day, with your possessiveness, you acquired only your stupidity, nothing else. They will be just, see, it's like you strongly hold the net and fishes have already gone, you only have that empty water. I tell you, all possessiveness. In the end of the day, in the hand you will have only stupidity. The person whom you are trying to possess would have gone long before. Possessiveness makes you experience a powerful stupidity, a high dosage of stupidity.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Back, Swamiji. Back. You just mentioned about during the Shivoham process, you bring everybody to a certain level. But though we do not feel physically,
Yes.
others,
It is not necessary you need to feel physically. Don't worry.
Okay. One other question, you mentioned earlier.
Actually, we have done even scientific researches. People who jump, people who don't jump, both heads we have fixed QEG. The result is same in both persons when I awaken the Kundalini.
Okay. One other question, you mentioned earlier, after someone had inquired, that those souls, the soul of those people who don't believe in reincarnation, they get stuck. Okay. My question would be, those people, I mean, after the death, the soul, is there some rule that people who have taken birth in some janma, they would go to a certain specific plane?
No, nothing like that. Till either you are enlightened or you go on either stuck or having birth.
But from one religion to the other, it doesn't make any difference as long as the experience of consciousness is elevated?
There are different planes, but it is not necessary or compulsory you have to go through that.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Same side, a back side. You just like a few moments ago, you mentioned oneness, and even though like I more or less understand what it is, I'm still like having difficulty understanding like how you should feel with others. Like
Oneness means a deep feeling connection, knowing that you are as much alive as inside your skin. The same frequency inside that skin also.
Beautiful session with Swamiji. As Swamiji was answering, many questions. As Swamiji is answering each and every one of them, so much of questions inside us gets answered. Ma Karicho, how was your experience? What was the powerful cognition that you received from this session?
Oh, wow. It's basically, it's the oneness, it's the deep connection with the Guru. Because the thing is like, when you chant Mahavakya, I have another experience. It's like when you chant Mahavakya and you're in trouble, right? Swamiji will make sure that he let me experience this situation whereby, the feeling is like there is a border, right? When you're in trouble, when you chant Mahavakya, when you step forward, you actually enter into the protection bubble, and you suddenly it's like all your fear, your insecurity, everything just dropped just like that, and he put you in an unclutched space. That is what I experienced. So it's really beautiful. And he gave me a lot of, real experiential kind of experiences. So that's why I'm able to relate and everything also. It's truly beautiful. Yeah. And, sometimes when we are
Wonderful,
down,
Ma.
it's truly beautiful. And I'm
That
happy,
is-
sometimes when we are down,
Mhm.
yeah, we just have to think, you just have to visualize Swamiji. You just have to, just any image of his, right? And immediately, all your stupidity and your nonsense all will just drop off just like that. Maybe he allow just maybe, the most few minutes, for you to, to show your tantrum and everything, but the next minute, the whole thing will just, you're back to normal again. The first thought of him, whatever image he is that resonated with us the most, right? And he'll just settle everything, whatever we are in. That's all. Yeah. Thank you, Ma.
Definitely, Ma. Actually, I just want to apologize. Ma Karicho is from Kailasa, Malaysia, and not Kailasa, Singapore. So one of the founding mothers from Kailasa, Malaysia. And I just wanted to reiterate that Ma has not met Swamiji physically yet. So, still such a deep, intense feeling connection that, literally she feels Swamiji's presence throughout in her life. And Ma, I would like to ask, so at some point you decided to become the Sarvagnya Pita Yajaman. You mentioned about the family, troubles that you were going through, and can you please, just expand? How did you decide and to become a founding mother and to be part of that, Kailasa's family?
Basically, it's the deep gratitude that I have for Swamiji because he solved our problem. And, because it's like, it has been boggling us for the longest time. And it's for my husband's side, it's like, through the generations. So this is quite impossible because it's like, we are literally seeing with our own eyes, in a sense, like right in front. We don't even have to go far or even like, compare with other people. It's happening in our own family itself. So not only that, it's like even our extension, friends, relatives, nephews, cousins and everything all. And he just, without, he doesn't even have reservation, because when you ask for help, right, he'll just, Swamiji just come and he will just help unconditionally. He didn't even, that is the reason, because that I felt like, deep gratitude, we should do something for, Swamiji. That's why I told my husband that before he retires, when there's no income coming in anymore, we better do an honor, like, we fulfill the SGP. That's how I felt. Yeah. Wonderful. That's how I felt.
Mm-hmm. And you're so blessed because your family, your sister, your brother, your husband, the whole family is connected, and it makes a huge difference. So how is that journey? Like when all of you are connected to Swamiji, how are the conversations now different than what it used to be before meeting Swamiji?
Definitely it's more enlightening because it's like sometimes my husband will joke, oh my goodness, when the three of us get together, right, there's no stopping of like talking Swamiji all the time. Things like that all. And then he will just join us for a while, then after that he'll step out and everything, but we'll continue talking about Swamiji, this and that, and we'll compare notes sometimes because it's like certain people that we enrich, things like that, and we are trying to help. We'll seek each other's assistance, how do you go about doing this and that all. So basically it's like Swamiji Satsang is a must watch because it's a constant reminder, because we tend to forget Because after some time, sometimes like being human, right? We all like relax, when you go for holiday, you come back, you become lazy and all this stuff, right? Certain things that, we will like relapse a bit, things like that. So with Swamiji Satsang, right? He'll bring us up back to where we are supposed to be. It's a constant reminder. So I'm really grateful for that. So I would advise everyone is like I'm really any topic. So and it's very, very interesting and it's super. I can just tell you just that.
Definitely. Definitely, Ma. Like as how you were explaining that, sharing that Swamiji is the cosmic 911. And whenever there's something going on outside and we just call Swamiji and Swamiji literally, appears, however, Swamiji takes care of that situation. The exactly same happens inside also. As more and more you're watching Swamiji's satsang, listening to Swamiji's satsangs, literally even inside, when there is a turmoil, even there is a tornado comes up, you just have to remember Swamiji, and Swamiji appears and takes care of that situation even inside. So what you said is truly, very true. Listening to Swamiji's satsang, such powerful truths that Swamiji gives, and it is not just knowledge, it is not just information. It is sacred truths that is given with a lot of energy and shakti with each word that Swamiji gives. So it is basically an initiation that Swamiji is giving with these satsangs. And of course, there is nothing, even when we watch the so-called alive, meaning like, even the recorded satsang, it is not recorded in terms of what we understand because it is beyond time. Swamiji is beyond time and space. And when we are listening to these truths from that space, from that energy of Swamiji, it doesn't matter. It cuts through time and space and reaches us at, this moment, wherever it is happening, this moment is Swamiji is talking to us. So Ma, I would like to ask, transcribing Swamiji's satsangs, that's how you got deeply connected to Swamiji. Is there a satsang where it just clicked? It's like, oh my God, this is the moment where he's my guru. When did that eureka moment happen?
I cannot exactly remember which satsang because it's like literally whenever I was assigned by Apri Chetia to do the satsang, right? I was very eager because sometimes I was so fast. Apri Chetia would say, "Huh, you finished already?" I say, "Yeah." I say, "Do you have any more? Just give it to me, Give me few, then I will just juggle with my, routine or whatever to get it done." So I cannot exactly remember because the thing is like, I enjoy listening to him. It's like, I felt that it's like one-to-one basis, like he's literally talking to you. Because when you're on the earphone, right, it's really you actually, what do you call that? He's literally talking to you, in your space. Sometimes I will drag on until wee hours and then, my husband will say, "You're crazy, you don't have to sleep." Because there's so much energy that you don't feel sleepy at all. I just sleep as of when, there's no fixed time, that kind of thing. And you'll go on because it's like, it's kind of addictive, certain satsang that I do, right? It's so addictive. It's like you want to finish it and you really want to listen, till to the end, you see. So there's no specific, I guess every satsang that Swamiji did, it's literally has its own uniqueness and it is beautiful. So whichever that resonate with us, right? So please do not hesitate. Just listen to him. That's what I always encourage. Because currently my second son is away from us, very, very far away. So I encourage him, listen to Swamiji satsang. Sometimes I encourage him to join us for the evening satsang that is organized by Kailasa Singapore, 7 to 8. So I will encourage him. So when he's free, then he will come in, things like that. So this is how I'm trying to rope in the whole family. Even my sister-in-law is connected to Swamiji as well. So it's all in the family, So it's all in the family.
So nice, Ma. Actually, Swamiji has gifted each one of us with the Mahavakya, as we were sharing earlier, the Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. This gift, this Mahavakya that Swamiji has given each one of us. When we remember, when we chant this mantra, literally Swamiji, appears or Swamiji happens and he takes care of our situation. The power of Mahavakya, it is the 911, it is the 911 call that we can make to Swamiji. Let us now hear from Swamiji. what is the power, this Mahavakya, this initiation that Swamiji has given each and every one of us.
Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambam Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. I welcome you all with my love and respect. Feels like I entered planet Earth after a long time, after a big break. I welcome all the Kailasavasis, devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Shrimahans, Mahants, sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV, two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha. I welcome all of you with my love and respect. As I said, feels like entered into planet Earth after a long time, after a big gap. The chronological time I was not available for all of you may be small, just maybe a month or less than a month. But the actual, in reality, literally I went beyond the time zone and appeared back. So the Swamiji you know, you have seen a month before, and the Swamiji you are seeing now, only one thing is remaining. This coherent, cohesive way, the way I talk, that is the only thing which is same. Other than that, nothing is same. Everything is different. It's like, but the good news I have is I brought a lot of beautiful, wonderful gifts from Kailasa. I have not come empty-handed. I brought a lot of gifts. I brought the DNA of Parijata. Parijata is a unique flower which heals anyone comes within the presence of that flower. Its presence is around 100 feet. And the flower which never withers away. I brought the DNA of it. Soon you can enjoy it. It will be made available to humanity. It will be planted here and harvested and made available to all of you. Some of the deeper power manifestation signs, many wonderful things I brought from Kailasa. Today is a very auspicious day, Nithyananda Purnima, the day I had the ultimate explosion in me, the manifestation of Paramashivatva, ultimate Paramashiva exploding and giving the experience. Please understand, I wanted all of you to understand. It's not that I was able to see 360 degree. I was able to feel the whole 360 degree is me. Not just able to see, but feel, experience. It was like I was verily present. Not that it was something else and I was something else and I was seeing. No. It was like I was alive in everything around me as much as I was alive in this very skin. The frequency of the existence was same as it is felt inside the skin and outside the skin. So the frequency of the existence was same as it was felt inside the skin and outside the skin. It happened 20th May 1989, Vaikashi month and Visakha Nakshatra and Purnima Tithi. Now 30 years completed. 31st year is starting. 3 decades over. I can see how that experiences manifested and multiplied into so many beings in these 30 years. In these 30 years, how that Paramashivatva has manifested through this body and reached out to millions of people, inspiring and manifesting. Understand? I am not teaching you probability, I am teaching you possibility. In lottery, you winning millions of dollars is probability. You earning and becoming wealthy is possibility. Actually, I am neither teaching probability, not even possibility. I am teaching you reality. Economy is the concept. You just understand, you are rich. Power is a principle. If you cognize it, you have it. Paramashivatva is reality. If you just wake up, you are it. I'm not singing poetry, no. My whole effort to tell you, I'm not poet. I'm giving you the prose, very logical, rational, straightforward, mathematical prose. As long as you think what I am talking is poetry, you will continue to avoid me. No. I'll rather be identified and classified as a person who spoke in logic and prose than poet. Because I am interested in waking you up to reality, not any brand and titles for me. What has happened 30 years before on this very day, how it has opened up and reached out to human beings, and how it is expanding. Understand, on this auspicious day, 31st Enlightenment Day, Nithyananda Purnima, my message to all of you is, I am available to all of you. I am available continuously, beyond any barriers of time, space, place. I am available to all of you just through this Mahavakya. This is the password. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Understand this password, this Mahavakya is literally the physical form of Paramashiva. Like Rama Nama, name of Rama is more powerful than Rama himself. Rama needed a bridge to cross the ocean and go to Lanka. But using Rama Nama, Hanuman just flew. Hanuman crossed the ocean, flying, just using Rama Nama. Rama himself needed the bridge to cross the ocean. Understand? Let's not argue too much about the example I was trying to tell. Understand the concept. This Mahavakya is the most powerful way Paramashiva is available to you. Understand? I am not teaching you probability. I am not teaching you even possibility. I am teaching you reality. Chant this Mahavakya. Use this password. Repeat in your inner space. I'll be there physically, intensely available to you to do whatever you want. Understand? This is the gift I brought to all of you this time from Kailasa. Availability to all of you. I am available to all of you through this Mahavakya is the gift I brought this time from Kailasa to all of you. This software, it's like 911. You call, the assistance will be there immediately. The cosmic 911 software is what I brought this time from Kailasa to all of you, and it really works. The cosmic 911. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Whether you want simple knee pain to be healed, or you want to manifest the powers of Paramashiva, just use this Mahavakya. Use this Mahavakya. Even if you chant mechanically, it's okay. Understand? Try to do ajapa. That is the best way. Without chanting, just keeping it in your tongue like a chewing. Like how you keep the chewing gum, keep the Mahavakya in the deep throat, in the vak. Poison is the only one which cannot be killed. That is why Paramashiva keeps it on his throat. Poison in the throat, like a principle being told to you. If you eat, the poison will go inside. If you speak, it will go on others. Don't do both. Do both as less as possible. By eating less, you will push less poison inside. By speaking less, you will push less poison outside. So to reduce both the activity of eating and speaking only, it is told the throat as poison. So you reduce both the activity as much as possible. I am available, continuously available. Just chant Mahavakya. Day in and day out. Last thought when you fall asleep, let it be Mahavakya. First thought when you wake up, let it be Mahavakya. Go on be chanting 24 hours. I am available to you. I am available to you. I am available to you. The cosmic 911 is the gift, important gift I have brought this time from Kailasa. And it works really. Paramashiva is available in every possible way. Chant is there. Chant is there. Is there for you. Remember the Mahavakya is there for you. The Mahavakya is the ultimate solution for everything. This time I programmed in Kailasa such a way. I am responsible for what I am telling you. As I said, I am neither teaching probability nor speaking about possibility. I am teaching you the reality. Chant Mahavakya. Continuously. Do Likita Japa. Likita Japa means writing Japa. In Hindu tradition, the multiple ways of Japa is prescribed. Vasika Japa, Manasa Japa, Ajapa Japa, Likita Japa, multiple ways of Japa. Purascharana, multiple ways of Japa is taught in Hindu tradition. In every way, Vasika Japa, Manasa Japa, Ajapa Japa. Vasika Japa means verbally chanting. Manasa Japa means mentally chanting. Ajapa Japa means just keeping the Mahavakya in you as a space. Vasika Japa, Manasa Japa, Ajapa Japa. Purascharana means whole night you sit and chant as per the moon's rising and falling. By Purnima you chant 16,000 times, Mahavakya 1,000 times every night. Then next day 2,000, next day 3,000, like that you increase, and Purnima day 16,000. And then you decrease again, 15, 14, and then new moon day 1,000. Every possible japa do with Mahavakya. Let's all take a sankalpa by within next Purnima. Let's chant 100 crore time Mahavakya. All of you, everywhere, vibrate Mahavakya. Let's chant 100 crore Mahavakya. This is the real wealth for humanity. Let's acquire the real wealth. Let's accumulate the real wealth. Mahavakya is the real wealth. Keep the Mahavakya in your inner space. Day in and day out, let your inhaling be Mahavakya and exhaling be Mahavakya. Multiple levels of miracles and powers will manifest just through Mahavakya. Understand, this time in Kailasa, I programmed this, finished all the programming needed, inaugurated the Paramashiva's call center, Paramashiva's power manifestation call center, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, ready. Whether you want to bend the spoon or bend the mind of your boss or bend your own mind, use Mahavakya. Understand the spiritual strength you will experience and manifest by chanting the Mahavakya will not be just some internal experience, it will be physical, external experience. Physical, external experience. Reality, like manifesting what you want. Continuously manifesting, whether completion or unclutching or enlightenment or powerful cognitions or understand in every level, the power manifestation you will have, the enlightenment experience you will have with this Mahavakya will be extreme. You may think, I know Mahavakya. No. This time I programmed it in a completely different frequency. Chant now and see. Chant from today and see. You will realize how powerful it has become. It is direct name of Paramashiva. And he is waiting to make himself available for anyone who calls. Understand? I'll give you simple few reality. Your body is like hardware, computer. Your inner space is like a software. If you use the software, you are the body. Like a Windows 1. It will function only to that level. Your computer will function only to that level. You will function within the physics of that cognition you carry. You are human. You are body. So you will have naturally the hunger, sleep, mala, jala, mutra, maithuna, hunger, sleep, sex, and the physicality of that I am human will manifest in you. If you just upgrade your inner software from I am human to I am Paramashiva, like Windows 1 to Windows 10, I should say Windows 1000. When you upgrade that software, you may face some incompletions. No. I am human till yesterday. How can I become Paramashiva today? You may have many incompletions. All those incompletions only I call it as virus. If you complete and decide to clean up all those viruses and successfully insert this powerful cognitions, upgrade yourself, you are Paramashiva. Then the realities of Paramashiva will start manifesting. Like how the Windows 100 version will manifest itself in your computer, you will manifest the same way. If your inner space gets upgraded, your life gets upgraded. Upgrading your inner space and upgrading your life is what I call power manifestation. Downloading the higher software is what I call enlightenment, and manifesting it and using it is what I call power manifestation. For each power, there is a special cognition. If you put that software in your inner space, that power manifests. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, I am Paramashiva, is the ultimate software, manifests all the power. I am Paramashiva is not technique, it's a reality. I am not teaching you some technique, I am teaching you the reality. I am telling you, you are Paramashiva not to give you some consolation or self-development, inspiration. No. I am telling you, you are Paramashiva because that is the reality. That's a truth. I tell you, remember you are Paramashiva not for any utility reason, because it's a truth. Don't think, oh, let me remember I am Paramashiva because it gives me little confidence and gives me hope. it gives me feel-good feeling. No. Remember you are Paramashiva because that is reality. That is truth. Not because probability or because possibility, but because it is reality. The whole power manifestation science is this only. The cognitions you carry, low-level cognitions, powerless cognitions, pulling them out and adding the powerful cognitions and making you manifest them. This all is power manifestation science. That's all is the power manifestation science. If I speak too many things, you tend to forget. So I wanted to limit to this one reality, one truth. Chant Mahavakya, do ajapa japa, keep Mahavakya in your inner space till you forget your name or any other identity you carry in you. All other identity you carry in you other than Nithyananda Paramashivoham, you are Paramashiva. All other identity is false. So, till all the other identities wither away, all other false identities wither away, chant Mahavakya. Understand, push this Mahavakya as like cyclone in your inner space and all other identities and powerlessness wither away. Let them all just wither away and manifest extreme power manifestation science, the ultimate power manifestation science. Use Mahavakya like cyclone in your inner space. Let this tornado of Mahavakya happen in you and all the other identities wither away from your inner space. I'll come back to you all for the next satsangs within next 15 days. I have some more to share with you all. Wanted to share only to the level you are able to chew and internalize. Chant Mahavakya and manifest Paramashiva. I am available to you all continuously, million times more intensely, in a higher frequency than till yesterday. The frequency and intensity of me available to all of you has drastically increased because now this Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, is literally my physical body available to you wherever you are. Chant this, I'll be there as Paramashiva and do what you want. I'll be there and do what you want. I'll be available, continuously available. Chant Mahavakya. Chant Mahavakya. Let your breathing become Mahavakya. Let your muscles vibrate with Mahavakya. Continuously. Paramashiva is available. The moment you remember Mahavakya, he is available. So on 31st Nithyananda Purnima, the message for all of you, I am available in the form of Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Chant, I am available. Whether you want to heal knee pain or you want to manifest enlightenment, I am available. Continuously Paramashiva is available. The cosmic 911 is available. The ultimate 911, Parama 911 is Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham is the cosmic 911 available. Not just emergency, even in your ordinary day-to-day life, Paramashiva is available. Just use this Mahavakya. He is available. So with
Such a powerful and beautiful satsang from Swamiji, where Swamiji revealed that this software called Mahavakya,
he has brought this directly from Kailasa and gifted this to the entire world, the entire humanity. And just through this Mahavakya, just through these 3 words, he's directly available to each and every one of us. It is the cosmic 911 for all of us to connect directly to Paramashiva, to Swamiji. So, Makari, I have a question for you. You know, you've chosen this topic, the cosmic 911, and from your experience, you've seen how, you know, anytime where you need Swamiji, Swamiji is just, you know, so immediately, without delay, available to you, whatever it is. So how have you experienced, you know, just by chanting the Mahavakya, just such a simple mantra, how have you experienced this connection with Swamiji, this direct cosmic 911 to Swamiji?
Basically, it's like each time when you chant Mahavakya, right? And you can feel that the immediately the energy landed on you, and then a lot of things is like I feel very calm. I don't panic, or you know, it just put you in a space whereby you're not powerless. And whatever we need, even is like when you're hungry. At one time, is like I was transiting from a non-veg, being a non-veg to vegetarian, right? So when I was overseas, and as usual, the vegetarian is not easily available, right? So what I did is that early in the morning, I will take the haritaki and everything, and then throughout the day, I will chant Mahavakya. It's just like a food for me, and I don't feel hungry at all. And my friend she's so surprised and amazed. It's like, how can you stand? It's like from morning I can see that you haven't eaten anything except you know, drinking and everything all, but we only managed to eat dinner at around in the evening. She asked me, how can you withstand the hunger and everything? I just say, I just chant the mantra that the guru gave to me, and it can sustain me throughout the whole day, and it's really amazing. There's no I don't know how to explain it, but the thing, it just worked like that. So anything that I want and everything, I just chant Mahavakya, and it'll put you in a space where you're very calm. And you know, and then you will talk to Swamiji, and he actually, you know, he'll give you a solution. Sometimes he'll give you clicks, and I will say, oh, okay, just like that. Not only for human beings, even for animals. I notice it's like sometimes the strays, dogs and cats, right? They just come to my house because it's like I've been playing Mahavakya 24/7, and they just want the connection. So they get attracted with Mahavakya. So this one, I really don't know how to explain how it works, but it's just like that. So it's amazing because the thing is so simple. You just have to Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. You don't even have to go anything further. You know, it's just like that only. So any friends or anybody that that I come across, I would advise them is like, if they really need help, right? All you have to do is to chant Mahavakya. Even there are friends whereby, you know, when they have the elderly parents, they are like in the transiting to leave the body and everything. And actually, if you ask them to play Mahavakya, it's really amazing because Swamiji is really handling them. For those is like transiting the, you know, when they wanted to leave the body, right? You can see that they don't struggle so much. And when they listen to Mahavakya, right? And it calms the patient down. That's what I really see with my own eyes. And it's, you know, the family's son-in-law actually saw this, what's happening. He said, oh my God, I actually saw that, you know, you just play the mantra and you calm the patient down, because they've been struggling, like trying to calm the old lady down. And then she was very sickly and she was about to leave the body, you see. So you just imagine, it's like, how are you going to explain this? So Swamiji is really, is like, he's multi-purpose, you know. Anything that you want, you can just, you know, just enrich anybody, just use the Mahavakya.
Is there any incident, Ma, that you would like to share, that you can share? You know, not only, as you said, as Swamiji was saying, it is not just the emergencies. Swamiji is just available all the time, manifesting beautiful things. Is there any incident that you would like to share? How you manifested something that you always wanted just by chanting Mahavakya?
Okay, this one is like, I went to US in last December, right, for the PSS batch 1. And that was the first time I ever that I landed in US and everything. All at the time, it was almost winter time, and my plane landed in Ontario airport, and it was like, I was struggling because it's like when I apply for the the data thing, it didn't come in and everything all. So I was caught in the airport whereby I sought help again from people around there, and nobody is willing to help me. So finally, I found out there's another terminal at nearby, and you can actually take the shuttle service to go over the other side. So I hop on to the shuttle service. I went to the other side, terminal 2, hoping that I will be able to get somebody, or maybe I buy a new SIM card and everything, all, in order to get a line, you see. So when I went over to the other terminal, nothing is available because all counters are closed, because they don't work long hours, even at 5:30 p.m., the sky is beginning to grow dark and everything. So I talked to Swamiji. I said, oh my God, Swamiji, it's not that I don't want to help myself. I said, I literally tried everything, as you can see. And I said, I really I couldn't get my siblings, and I couldn't get a cab, because when I was at the other terminal 1, right, when I look at the cab drivers, none of them is like, I felt safe, because in a sense, like hopping into the cab, because I'm alone, you see, and I'm a lady, you see, so I wasn't feeling very safe. So that's why I opt for the option to go to the other terminal to see whether I have a better options. So eventually nothing works. Then I talked to Swamiji. I said, I really don't know what to do anymore. So can you please take over and help me? And he found me a lady driver, a taxi driver. And the lady is so nice, because I told her that I don't have a phone to call my siblings and I'm not able to reach out to them. She said, no, you just use my phone. You can keep on calling your sister and see whether you can get her and everything. She actually went to LA temple before. She knew about Swamiji and everything all. So I actually encouraged her to, continue going to the temple, because she said due to her work and everything all, being a cab driver, it was a little bit challenging for her. And she stayed with me. We eventually, when she brought me to the Airbnb where I'm supposed to stay, right, it was already pitch dark. It's before 7 p.m. So I still couldn't get my sibling, because it's like my sister forgotten to take out her phone. I guess most probably they went to the supermarket and all the stuff, right? So she was very nice in the sense, like she said, I will stay with you until you manage to get your siblings. I said, no. I said, I already taken too much of her time, because by loaning me her phone and getting me there, and, because the address that given by my sister, it wasn't really accurate. So we literally went door to door to knock on everybody's door, trying to find out which one is the correct Airbnb that I'm supposed to be in, is it? So she was with me all the way. I said, never mind. I told her, I said, you can leave me alone here. Worst to worst is like, I just sit outside and wait for my siblings to come back and everything. She said, no. It's cold and it's dark, it's pitch dark, and you're not familiar with US. She said, she'll stay with me. She was so sweet. This is what Swami did for me. It's like, I was like, I said, I'm not comfortable with the other previous cab drivers that are male bodies, is it? But he really get me a female cab driver. And it was such a blessing. It's like, literally, it's like, I told him, I said, Swami, that's it. I said, you got to take over and, help me out. He did that. It's like,
so
it's
beautiful.
literal. Yeah.
So this actually was your trip. Definitely. Well, this actually was your trip to Los Angeles. You were attending the Paramashiva Sena program there. Can you share about your experience that you had? I mean, because in the Paramashiva Sena program, literally Swamiji is there throughout the day. And you hear, and you attended the first or the second batch. And, literally Swamiji is there. You hear his om. That's it. Swamiji is there and answering your questions, or, commenting, intervening in the happenings in the program. Can you please share your experience? Because I think you said you had attended, you have known Swamiji since 2019 and through various programs. This is the program where Swamiji is present throughout the day. And, everyone could feel that intimate space where Swamiji is listening to each one, attending to everyone's questions, incompletions, completions. And what was your experience in this program?
I don't know how to say it, because the thing is like you can feel his presence literally inside the any Sabha room that we are in, is it? So it's like literally every morning that we have to be there before 4 a.m., things like that. And he's actually waiting for you at 3 something in the morning. You can actually feel that, I say, oh my God, I see Swamiji is already inside the room. And he's so patiently waiting for everybody to walk in, because it's like, everybody is trying to, gauge the timing and everything, because all of us coming from different time zone and everything also. He's so patiently waiting, and he just have to utter the Om. Everybody will be like, you'll be like, in a sense, like you will get so overly excited, overwhelming, oh my God, Swamiji is already inside and he's waiting, And the feeling is different, because it's like the thing is the Om that he uttered is like, it's so strong, and it's so powerful. And besides that, because you see, like my home, right? And I also experienced in a sense, because he mentioned before, if you have me at your home, you don't even have to worry, because sometimes if your door is open wide, nothing is going to happen and nobody walks in. And it happens to me many, many times, because it's like, I think he's trying to especially tell my husband is like, have faith in me, if you have me in your home, you're safe, My husband is a little bit paranoid in a sense, like everywhere he goes, it's like, you have to lock this, you have to lock that, everything also you have to lock. And one thing is like, we are literally walk out from the house and we are away for many, many hours, and we left the key hanging there. And the door wasn't even really locked properly. He was ajar, when we came back, and he's like, he was shocked. Who was the last person that walked out from the home? I say, it's not me, it's you, And he don't know what to say. He's just speechless. That's why I said, do you see that? Swamiji is actually showing you that, you don't have to doubt him, because whatever he says, right, it just works. You just don't question him. That's all. Don't question the party, you see. It's just like that only. It's so simple. And it happens many, many times. It's not only once. So this is amazing in a sense, like, it's like,
Definitely.
yeah.
And see, Swamiji has, Swamiji has made himself available in various forms, right? In every platform, in every medium. And, one thing, right? What Swamiji has gifted. Now, like, if you take the social media platform, in every platform, Swamiji is there. And many, many people have experienced where Swamiji just appears, the YouTube just pops up, and literally Swamiji answers their questions. Or in, if you come to this platform, of course, now AI, Ask Nithyananda AI is there. And every medium, Swamiji ensures that he is present. And also, as per the tradition, each and every one of us, Swamiji has given the Atma Linga. And like how you said, you prayed to get the Atma Linga before your trip, and you got it and you manifested it. How has been the Atma Linga as a constant support, constantly present with you throughout every day? How are you using the Atma Linga to manifest what you
want? Okay, basically it's like lately I have not been stepping out of the house often. Whenever I use the Atma Linga, right? The thing is like he did mention before in a satsang, right? At the end of the day, when you bathe him, right, it's like you use the haritake. That is one thing that I noticed, you use the haritake to wash the Atma Linga, then you put it under running water, this and that. So sometimes I just put it on my palm, right, to stand it, right? I can literally feel the heat. It's like washing down, That was like amazing. I said, wow, I told my husband, my son, and everything, you got to try it. I even share with Apari and Yana Pradata. I said, you really got to try this one. It's really amazing, because it's like Sometimes when you just, even though it doesn't stand by itself and you just literally put it on your hand, it stands and it just stands just straight. And then the running water just come and you can really feel like, as though it's like the Paramashiva is bathing, and it's washing off or whatever dirt and grime and everything off. You can feel the heat washing away. And then you let it run for a while, then eventually then the thing cool down by itself. And you know that it's done. Paramashiva said, okay, I'm done already. So, you can just, switch off the water or anything like that. So each time I do that, I told all my family members, is like, you need to use the haritake to wash the Atma Linga, because it's like, sometimes you can see after washing with the haritake, right, it sparkles, It's like, it shows you the happiness, like, the radiation of the bright light is like, somebody's, when they are happy, they show you that kind of, light. So this is really amazing. This is that's why I said, like, yeah, Swamiji is like giving me a lot of real life experience. Yeah.
Beautiful, Ma. So what is the power of this Atma Linga and what is this Atma Linga? And literally, Swamiji said, it is Swamiji available for us in the form of Atma Linga. It is Paramashiva, Paramashiva Shakti, and Swamiji. All three in one Atma Linga that Swamiji is gifted to each one of us, where he's present with us all the time. So let us now hear what is this Atma Linga and how powerful it is from directly from Swamiji.
You can hear the story of Atma Linga buying brinjal to getting enlightenment, showing the way and what not. So today you guys are going to start practicing the third eye. How many of you sat with a mirror and tried to do completion? Try to visualize, relive on the mirror. Actually, you will not see anything. But that process is supposed to put your awareness on your third eye. For that, if you try to visualize anything in the mirror, automatically your attention will get centered on the third eye. That is why the effect, the result needed is different, and the reason you are asked to do is different. So you don't worry, oh, I did not see any cinema going on. I only saw my own face. And many will be sitting and planning. I have to do the threading and I have to do the shaving. I have to do little coloring. The purpose. The purpose is to bring your energy and attention on the third eye. It helps a lot. That's the reason. So first, today I am going to give you guys the Atma Linga. It's a linga made out of spatika. See, spatika, this is ice which did not melt for thousands of years. When the deeper layers of ice in the Himalayan range or the frozen icy hills, maximum 20 feet only melts and gets added every year. So if you go deeper than 40 feet, it doesn't get melted for sometimes even 2,000-3,000 years. That ice constantly being associated with the carbon becomes stone. So it retains its purity of ice and gets the hardness of stone. That is spatika. So we get it from Himalayas and get this shape in Jaipur, carve this yantra in Jaipur, There is so much to say about Spatika. It's original. Inside there won't be any scratch. It's called 24 karat Spatika. If there is small scratches inside, that's called 18 karat. Just like gold Spatika has a carat. All the lingas which I am going to give you now is made of 24 karat. It's done by one of our devotee. To get this size 24 karat Spatika, they will have to use at least this size stone. Only if you cut this size stone, finally in the core you will get without any scratches inside. With scratches we can get even this big. Without any scratches inside. Why without any scratches inside? Only then it will stand the energizing process. Otherwise the crack will become big and give way. The shape is Mahadeva, Shivalinga, Mahadeva's energy, and the yantra drawn on that is Sri Chakra, Devi's energy. It's energized by me, so Guru's energy. All three put together. All three put together. It's my personal gift to all of you. It's literally having God, your own. Actually, it's literally carrying me with you forever. More than me explaining what it can do, I should ask the people who have one Atma Linga to explain. How many of you already have one? I think you guys can tell some stories or your experiences. Then we'll move.
I attended the Cambodia IA. That is when I got Atma Linga for me. The way I connect to Swami G has completely changed for last 8 months. Before, if I want to feeling connected, I used to do puja and for half an hour and pray for a few minutes, meditate for a few minutes. That is how I used to connect before. With Atma Linga, I just whenever I want to have Swamiji's blessings, I just take into my hand, just say 3 times Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. That's it. Anything that I planned, 100% it is done. Anything is done. So just one example happened 2 weeks before Swamiji. I went to Mexico for my H1B stamping. Actually, the process got delayed. I just remembered the Atma Linga. It is not physically with me. I just remembered and just said Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. It is supposed to happen with 6 to 7 day delay. It happened just next day. So, and also that with Atma Linga, when I meditate and pray Swamiji, after Cambodia, I cannot suffer Swamiji. I cannot suffer. I cannot suffer at all. So I went through some pains and burns off in my business. Actually, that is the worst thing can happen sometimes in my research. I can never feel for anything, Swamiji. I cannot feel for anything at all. It cannot touch me first.
If somebody says, I can't suffer, what a liberation. You would have seen people saying, I can't be blissful, I can't be happy. First time only in Nithyananda Sangha you can hear people saying, I can't suffer. In this ashram you can't even be depressed for one day. They will do something and get us out of depression. She will say, see, he will not allow us to be in depression. He will do something and we are out of depression. What to do?
So in the March, another example, Swamiji, in the March or April frame of time, we were tired of our research and everyone in the team was like very low, Swamiji. That day, I just took my Atma Linga and just said 3 times Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham and attended that day Satsang, Swamiji. Daily satsang. That day the teaching was why me, think about, always think whenever some problem is there, don't think about why me, just think like, wow, me. So that satsang made, in fact, the project come alive from next day, Swamiji. So even that time, I was not able to like feel low, or I cannot feel. First of all, I cannot feel something. I cannot even say. I cannot even say that.
This I can't suffer is the important statement.
Any issue, Swamiji?
Actually, if you tell these ordinary human beings outside will laugh. What these guys are talking about? I can't suffer. Come on, we try to teach him.
See, it just feels like anything poured on Shivalinga, like water or anything, the stone just remains the same. Only the outer part will just go off. I just feel like that. Anything that comes, it doesn't touch me at all. But I can see there is something around that. So it's all Atma Linga.
See,
thing,
if this is said by somebody, a beggar in the street or a fellow who is not useful for himself, then people will say, what is there? He doesn't have any responsibility life, he can talk. But it is said by somebody who is successful in the life.
Yes,
that is where,
and
that is our victory. That's the true victory of Vedic tradition. And the power of the spiritual strength.
And my fiancée, Swamiji, she's tired of, whenever there is some problem, I don't know, after Cambodia, Swamiji, whatever may be the problem, I can just think about what I can do that situation and what best I can do to come out of that. Whenever she tells some problem, for example, she expects some kind of
reaction. Immediate reaction.
Exactly, Swamiji. Exactly.
What happened? What happened?
Exactly, Swamiji.
But you are very,
yes,
okay, let's
exactly,
go. Let's
Swamiji.
attend.
Yes. And say that.
And that irritates.
Yes, Swamiji.
And actually, it irritates women, I have seen. When we don't suffer,
Exactly,
they can't
Swamiji.
tolerate.
Exactly, Swamiji. Exactly, Swamiji. Especially if I don't react, then the problem becomes more.
No, how dare you not react? I'll see to it you react.
Yes, Swamiji.
And I know which button to push to make you react.
Yes, Swamiji. I also told her that I cannot suffer, and she doesn't understand.
And she says, come on, let me try my best. You try yours, I'll try mine.
Even some of the land issues, my parents and my uncles, when they bring me, so they are like highly, like they come with so much of emotion and some kind of response from me. And I'll just say, okay, don't worry, things will happen. I tell this to my father. So till before I became your devotee, Swamiji, I used to have so much of, I used to think about people and stuff. Even today also, when there is some issue, I'll be the first person to care and resolve that. But I cannot suffer for anybody's emotions or incompletions.
Actually, suffering is not caring. Even somebody is in the drainage, you lifting them out is the help.
Exactly.
You also falling into the drainage is the help. That's not the help. If you suffer along with them, that's not help. You being powerful and lifting him out of powerlessness is the real help. But these fellows, they only want somebody to suffer with them. They don't want to get out of suffering.
Yes,
that's a major problem.
Yes,
they don't want to get out of the problem. They just say, you come and be with me in the problem.
Okay.
Let both of us suffer. Now that becomes that is where the whole problem starts.
Yes, even at work, one of the person to whom I report, when there is things are not well, 2 months back, they kept like meeting with some 15-20 people and talking about all these things. And when they asked me, what is this, how do we handle this, and let's not worry about the past and let's do the best now and get on. And the manager, whoever handles the project, he's completely agitated. He's completely agitated. Now, that's the thing. So I cannot I cannot suffer. I mean, I cannot think of low mood or anything. The only thing I think is what best I can do to get out of this. What is that I have to do? That's it.
I want to tell story about Basma bag. So Shivalinga comes in Basma bag, and don't be shy and use that Basma from Basma bag, and everything will happen. So today I decided to follow her advice, and miracle happened. We have one devotee in New Jersey who met you in 2005, and since 2005, our entire family trying to bring him to inner awakening. So today I said, okay, I took Basma back and I said, let him come. After that I called him and talked a little bit. So he paid 6,000 deposit. He bought tickets. And just please don't change place and don't change dates. Simon. Yes, so miracles. Just take Basma back and everything.
Any more Atma Linga stories?
Yes. So it was one friend who was in coma for more than 1 month, and he was very, very sick. So I went to the hospital, and I always carry my Atma Linga. So I always have it with me every time, and I put it in his hand, and in that day, he opens his eyes and he starts talking. So it was like a miracle, yeah.
How long you was in coma?
More than 1 month.
Wow.
Yes.
Shall we start the process? Please pick up the Atma Linga. Yes, you'll have to take it out. And the area where the Sri Chakra is carved, that should touch your third eye. Please put it on your third eye. Put it on your third eye, between the eyebrows. Sada Shivo. Kashi Devi, Dundi Ganesha, Ganga, Annapurani, Kalabhairava, Vishwanatha, Shanaishwara, Sarvebhyon Devebhyo Namah, Sarvabhyon Devebhyo Namah, Achalamurtibhyo Namah, Sachalamurtibhyo Namah.
Nithyanandam, sorry, my apologies. We had some technical issues. So we were listening to various miracles that people were experiencing in their day-to-day life with the Atma Linga. And today we had Ma Karicho join us from Kailasa, Malaysia, sharing her experiences, how Swamiji has been her 911. For whatever happens in her life, Swamiji is always there, protecting her and taking care of her and the entire family. So, Ma Karicho, it was so wonderful to have you on the show and for you to share these beautiful experiences that you had shared today. Before we close, I just would like to ask you, there are so many people around the world going through various trials and tribulations in their life, going through various problems. And, what is it, the message that you would like to share, with all of them?
Okay, I would like to tell everyone that be more receptive and in the sense like be more open to a lot of things rather than just be comfortable where we are, whatever background we come from, be more open about it, because Hinduism is not about religion, it's about lifestyle. Because Swamiji actually has really changed me so much, because I have a medical condition which through Aparichetya and Jnana Pradata, because it's like Swamiji telling them, is like, just pass the message to Ma Carey, tell her that it's her lifestyle. That is the problem, there's nothing wrong with her. She's not sick at all, and she doesn't need to medicine because of his work, coming from Swamiji. I literally take it as it is. I totally drop my hypertension medicine, just like that. And it has been 5 years plus already, and I don't feel anything. As a matter of fact, I never felt so much better than before, you see. So it's like I just took literally whatever he says, like I just take it as it is, and it's just that be more open about it, to receive anything in from all angles. And then it's like do come forward and approach any one of us from Kailasas, right? If you need any help, anything like that, always, feel comfortable and free to approach us, because this is not about converting anyone into Hinduism. We are just sharing and enlighten you. Is like, just change your lifestyle. That's all. Eat healthily, and then practice yoga, because I know that yoga actually helps a lot. Because it's like I used to do yoga, then because of the holiday season and all the stuff, I actually drop off, sorry to say that. But actually I make a comeback, and it helps me a lot. The yoga part of it is really, it's like it's aligning every one of us from wherever we stray off. That is the thing I would like to share. Yeah, thank you. And thank you, Ma, for giving me the opportunity. And thank you, seriously, Swamiji, for giving me the opportunity to come forward and speak. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you for joining us tonight. It was so beautiful and wonderful to have you join us and share your experiences with every one of us. And thank you all viewers for posting your comments and questions. And, Ma Varadmati, Nithyananda Ma, we have Kalpataru program that is happening every month on Paurnami Day in Tiruvannamalai. Please do come to this program and receive Swamiji's blessings for the medical condition and for the healing blessings. And I have also posted the number of the person that you can contact, and you can please reach out to them to get details about this program, the date, timing, and so on. So you can come to the ashram, the Kailasa in Tiruvannamalai, and receive Swamiji's blessings. Nithyanandam, Ma Shanti Rajamanikam, Nithyanandam, Ma Vallini Supaya, Nithyanandam, and Nithyanandam to all the viewers that have joined us today for this live show during the Chaturmasya, as we are celebrating the 45th Chaturmasya of our beloved Swamiji. As always, Swamiji always showers and blesses us in every opportunity that he can get. So Thank you, everyone. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow again in the next show of the Chaturmasya series. And till then, thank you. And let us now close with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam.